How to earn regular income after retirement. Most people imagine retirement as the phase where life finally slows down. Work ends, stress ends, and everything is supposed to fall into place. Then, reality hits. The month you retire is also the month your income stops. But the bills don't stop, the responsibilities don't stop, and the lifestyle you've built over decades definitely doesn't stop. And that's where most people realize something uncomfortable. Retirement isn't automatically peaceful. If your money isn't ready to replace your salary, then worrying doesn't end. It actually begins. The people who enjoy retirement aren't the ones who saved the most. They are the ones who structured their money in the right way. Because the real challenge isn't retiring, it is maintaining a steady and predictable income for the next 25 to 30 years and beyond. That is the real test of planning. And today, we are going to break that down in a way that is practical, simple, and actually doable. We are going to construct your retirement the same way you'd build a home from the ground up. Now you might ask, why retirement income planning matters today? We are living longer than any generation before us. This is a gift, but it also means our money needs to last for a much longer time. And while we live longer, the cost of living keeps rising. Clothes, food, electricity, school fees, everything inches up every few years. Then comes healthcare. Medical expenses in the senior years can drain savings faster than most people realize. This is why simply relying on your savings or on your children is not a plan, and depending only on a single product, not a plan either. Even something safe like an FD has its place, but it cannot shoulder the entire structure on its own. What you really need is a predictable monthly income that keeps you steady even when markets, interest rates, and life moves up and down. That is the power of retirement income planning. It helps you build a structure that pays you regularly, adjust for rising costs, and protect you from uncertainty. Just like a well-built home designed to stand strong for decades. The core principle of retirement income. Think of your retirement plan as a house you are building for your future. This is not something we're just saying. It's an actual structure with parts that work together. Because just like a home needs different elements to stay strong, comfortable, and weatherproof, your retirement income needs multiple components that each do their job. Here's how retirement home actually stands. The foundation is your guaranteed income. The walls are your flexible income streams. The roof is your property-driven income, and the maintenance is your skill-based income and expertise. Each part plays a role. Some give you stability, some give you freedom, some protect you from risk, and some keep the whole system running smoothly. Put them together and you don't just have a plan. You have a retirement house that's secure, resilient, and built to support you for decades. Let's talk about the foundation now. Guaranteed income. Every solid house starts with a strong foundation. Your retirement is no different. These aren't flashy products. They are the boring but dependable concrete that keeps everything standing, no matter what the market does. Let's break down the core retirement income products first. Understanding these will make the rest of the plan come together seamlessly. First brick in the foundation, SCSS, or the Senior Citizens Savings Scheme. This gives one of the highest government-backed interest rates in India, around 8.2%, with quarterly payouts. The lock-in is 5 years, extendable to 3 more. The limit over here would be 30 lakhs and liquidity is moderate, but premature withdrawal is allowed with a small penalty. This is perfect for covering high frequency expenses, utilities, groceries, medical bills, stable, predictable, and government backed. Next is RBI bonds or sovereign savings bonds. Another government backed option with decent stability are these RBI bonds. The interest rate is approximately 7.75%, paid semi-annually, and the lock-in period is 7 years. Liquidity is very low since early exit isn't allowed, but the returns are comparatively safe and predictable. Ideal for covering medium-term fixed expenses or to act as your safety layer in your retirement portfolio. Next, Post Office Monthly Income Scheme or POMIS. This can be used as your monthly cash flow machine. Interest is around 7.4%, paid every single month. The lock-in period is 5 years. The limit is 9 lakh per person. The liquidity is limited since premature closure is allowed only after 1 year. Use this to fund routine monthly expenses, say phone bill, petrol, small medical costs, anything where consistency matters more than returns. Now, laddered FDs or bonds. Last piece of the foundation would be laddered FDs and bonds. These give you anywhere between 7 to 8.5% of return. This depends on your bank and your tenure. There's no single lock-in here. You can create your own ladder however you would like. For example, you can create a 1 year, a 2 year, 3 year, 4 year deposit. This gives you a periodic liquidity and better rates over time. This is ideal for flexibility, preparing your house, one-off medical expenses or sudden travel. Now the ones we see the most. Annuity plans. Guaranteed for life, but not always efficient. Many people entering retirement already have annuity plans in place. It can be either from an old insurance policy or pension scheme or NPS mandates. So it is important to understand where this fits in your foundation. Annuities give you a fixed income for life. This sounds great on paper, but here's the catch. Current annuity rates are usually in the range of 5 to 7%. Once you lock in, the rates never changes, even if inflation rises. Most plans don't return the full value of your money even if you chose the higher income options. Liquidity is close to zero. You cannot take your money back, and in many cases, the post-tax return ends up being lower than what SCSs or even FDs can offer. So while annuities are guaranteed, they may not be the most optimal core product for most people today. But if you already have an annuity, that's okay. We simply position it as one of your foundation and then build the smarter and more flexible layers around it. Now let's put it all together with an example. Let's say you allocate rupees 40 lakhs into these foundation blocks. 25 lakhs can go to your SCSs. At 8.2%, you'll get a quarterly income of 51,250. Monthly equivalent would be 17,080 rupees. You can put 10 lakhs into RBI bonds. That will give 7.75% interest. Semi-annually, that is 38,750. And monthly equivalent is 6,458. There are 5 lakhs remaining can go to POMIS. At 7.4%, it will give a monthly income of 3,000. Put together, your retirement foundation gives you around 26,600 plus per month, purely from guaranteed sources. Zero market stress, zero volatility, just stable cash flow month after month. Now the balls. Flexible market linked income. After the foundation of your safe instruments is built, you need something that sustains it and enhances it, helping you reach newer heights. Your foundation keeps your house steady. The walls, they expand your house's reach over time. Income from market linked options like, let's say, a SWP, systematic withdrawal plan, or a hybrid MIP, monthly investment plan, adds flexibility, strength, and inflation protection. This layer lets your retirement lifestyle keep pace with the rising cost while complementing your guaranteed foundation. Okay, now that you get the idea behind these walls, the layer that actually helps your retirement money grow and adapt, we'll save the real mechanics for part 2. Because that's where things get interesting. And I know what you're thinking right now. What is this SWP that I mentioned earlier? How does it give you inflation protection and monthly income at the same time? This is exactly what I'll be breaking down in part 2. Trust me, once you understand this, your entire view of retirement income changes. Subscribe and tap the notification bell to make sure you don't miss part 2.